that today we are going to take up statistics. We have already finished research methodology of IGNOU, and we'll now take up statistics. Okay, so that is, I think, MPC 006. Yes. Okay, so before see, today's class will not be a very, you can say not a very heavy duty class, because there is a lot to actually understand concept wise in statistics. Okay, so we'll keep it simple and we'll keep it short, but at least you should try to understand everything that is told in today's class. We'll not do much. We'll just do normal distribution curve and its characteristics, types of data and scales, and parametric and non-parametric, just a beginning. Okay, so we are not doing much, but at least we need to understand everything that is talked of today here. So see friends, what exactly is a normal distribution curve? Why is it known as normal, and then why is it known as a distribution, and then why is it known as a curve? So सबसे पहले तो we have to understand this. Okay, I hope everybody whoever have joined us new also, I hope everybody is comfortable in Hindi. Is there any issue for anybody in Hindi? Okay, so see, um, if you have seen the curve, the shape of the curve is like a bell. Okay, घंटी जैसे होता है ना, bell shaped curve है वो. एंड पहले हम ऑब्जर्वेशन पे जाते हैं कि जब हम वो कर्व देखते हैं तो हमारे मन में क्या आता है, देन वील कम टू द mathematics of it or the characteristics of it. So number one is when we Swapnil ji, can we have the photo of the normal distribution curve here that I've shared in the group? Will that be possible to have it? Yes. Okay, so everybody just look at this curve. ये सबको ऐसे दिख रहा है ना, this is a bell shaped curve. ऐसे it's just like a small hill, right?
Yes,
So see, okay, अब आप देखिए, जब आप इसके ends को देखेंगे, its ends are actually not touching the lines. Okay, so its ends are basically open. Okay, and we'll also see that the curve is actually divided into certain lines. Okay, so now just tell me, just I'll ask you something and just tell me कि जहाँ पे 70% लिखा है या average performers लिखा है, अगर वहाँ उस middle में if we draw a line, will the curve be symmetric? या इसका मतलब है, will the left side be equal to the right side? Will it be symmetrical?
no, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it will be symmetrical. Okay. Now we are not
Like
asking about non-performers will merge with top performers. We are not asking that. But we are asking that agar if there is a hill and we just try to cut it into half, will it be symmetric? Symmetric का मतलब होता है part A will merge with part B, or part A will overlap completely with part B. So in this case, it will. Okay. We are not talking about non-performers suddenly becoming top performers or top performers becoming non-performers. Not like that. But observation में it will. Okay. Now see, what basically is a normal distribution curve. आप ऐसे सोचो कि अगर you have a lot of people, जैसे हम अगर ये performers का भी example लेते हैं, suppose I will tell you, let's say we have 1,000 students who are appearing, let's say some exam, let's say JE exam, or any national level exam. So you will see कि majority of the children or majority of the candidates will fall in the middle. Okay, मतलब they'll all be average performers. बट उनमें से कुछ होंगे who will be very good, और उनमें से कुछ होंगे who will be very bad. Okay, so अगर आप ये same चीज you do with almost everything that occurs in nature, you will find that majority of the cases they come into the midpoint or the average, जिसमें से some are very good and some are very bad. So let's take another example. Suppose you see height of people. So let's take height of females in India, let's say, okay. So you will see a majority of the females are like from 5 feet to 5'5". That is the average performers का जो shaded part है. But there would be some females who would be taller beyond that. Let's say 5'6" to 5'9". And then there will be some females who would be even taller than 5'9". Similarly, agar we go to the lower side, there will be some females who would be, let's say, 4'8" to 4'11". Okay. And then there would be some who would be even lesser than 4.8. लेकिन उनका जितना नंबर जितने नंबर्स जितना नंबर वो लोग जितने भी केसेस होंगे, that will be very less. बहुत कम लोग होंगे जो who would be so short, या बहुत कम लोग होंगे who would be that tall. Okay. But majority, that is 5 feet से 5.5 feet would be the average cases who would fall into these middle वाला जो shade है, ठीक है, average performance. Now, why is it known as a normal distribution curve? Because majority or almost everything that occurs in nature or in the environment is normally distributed in this way, with majority being the average, some being too good and some being too bad. Okay. So that is why it is known as a normal distribution curve. Normal because normally it appears that way, distribution because they are distributed that way, and curve because the graph is a curve. As you can see, it is a bell-shaped curve. Okay. Now, why is it open at both the ends? It should just touch the lines, no? But why is it open at both the ends? It is open at both the ends because in life, or let's say in your surrounding, in your environment, you can never say that the distribution of this thing has stopped. Can you ever say that? I am 100% sure I'll never find an Indian lady, let's say, who is less than 4.8. Can you ever say? You can never say. Maybe today you did not find, maybe tomorrow, some lady we might discover who is 4.6 also. We cannot say there can be no lady who will be more than 7 feet. We can find out somebody tomorrow who can be 7.2 also. So similarly, this curve will never be closed because the cases can never be exhaustive. New cases can keep on coming, okay, and they will be accommodated in this. Okay, so that is why this is known as the normal distribution curve. और आप कोई भी चीज लाइफ में उठा के देखिए, अगर आप एवरेज वेट भी देखते हैं, एवरेज लाइफ स्पैन भी देखते हैं, लेट्स से आवर एवरेज लाइफ स्पैन इज 70 to 80. So between this middle shade, it will be 70 to 80. We still have some people, or some in some areas we can see some people who die before even attaining the age 60. We also have seen some people who live even above 80 years. Okay, so majority are in the average, and then some who will be above average and some who will be below average. तो यहाँ तक सबको समझ आया क्या? Is this much clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you can just write in the chat box if you don't want to come on the mic. Because very easy, sorry, because it's very important to know कि ये समझ आया कि नहीं, because your entire statistics is based on this. Your entire statistics course is based on this. Yes, okay, ठीक है. Yes, okay friends, ठीक है. अभी आप देखो, जब हम, हाँ, अभी आप यहाँ पे एक चीज ये ध्यान रखना, टुडे वी आर नॉट डूइंग एनी न्यूमेरिकल्स. सो जब हम न्यूमेरिकल्स करेंगे देन वील टॉक अबाउट मीन, विल टॉक अबाउट स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन. बट आप ऐसे याद रखो, जो आपका बीच का 70% जो एवरेज परफॉर्मर्स दिखा रहा है, बेसिकली आप ऐसे सोचो कि ये जो एंटायर कर्व है, इट विल नेवर बी क्लोज्ड. जैसे मैंने बोला, इट विल नेवर हैव 100% केसेस. Can it ever have 100% cases? कभी नहीं, ठीक है, because cases will come, keep on getting added and keep on getting deleted, etc. So this will generally have 99% of the cases. okay, but it will never have 100% of the cases. उसी में से आप समझो जो एवरेज परफॉर्मर्स का जो बीच वाला हिस्सा है which is shaded, that will have always 68% of the cases. Okay, I'll just share a image in the group और आप वहां से समझ जाना, but you just write this down. 68% of the cases. The image. So friends, please see this. जो line is straight, is this visible to everybody? Is this image visible to everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now friends, just see, don't concentrate on the image, what is written. मैं जितना बताऊंगी, you only see this much. See friends, जब आप ये पूरा image देख रहे हैं, you see there is a line जहाँ पे नीचे 150 लिखा है. Can you see that line?
Yes, ma'am.
That line is actually the midpoint of this curve, and in a proper normal distribution curve, the mean, the mode and median will lie in this midpoint. अब ये क्या है, अभी मतलब don't get into this because we have not yet done the central theorem, but just understand कि जो mean है, leave about the other two words, जो mean है, that is जो average हमारा निकल के आता है, वो average is that 150 जहां पे लिखा है, that straight line. Okay, तो आप देखेंगे जो majority of the cases है, that is 68% of the cases, they'll always lie in and around that line. Okay, because in nature also everything is distributed in such a way that the majority of the cases will fall near the mean or near the average. Okay, तो कभी कभी आप ऐसे देखते हो ना कि let's talk of the COVID pandemic only. अगर आपने सुना कि some person the person he left, okay, like जैसे he died, तो सबसे पहले you'll ask him, अरे कैसे हुआ, क्या उम्र थी उनकी. तो अगर कोई आपको बोले अरे he was 23 years old, so what do you say? Oh, 23, so young. अरे यार ऐसे, how sad यार, how unfortunate. But let's say somebody tells you अरे he was 75 years old and उनका डायबिटीज वगैरह भी था ना, so what do you say? ओ अच्छा, तो मतलब he was almost life expectancy के आसपास, तो he was there, मतलब average life expectancy तो 70-75. You feel much more sadder for a person who has not reached the average life expectancy, right? So similarly आप देखोगे whatever in all the cases of distribution जो हमारे real life में होते हैं, that centers around this average or the mean. Okay, तो Swapnil ji, just go to the next photo. Just go to the next photo that I've shared. Yes, अब आप यहाँ पे देखें जो 68% जो हमारा है, that is the average, जो हमने average की बात कही. जब हम उससे और थोड़ा आगे जाते हैं, let's say in the positive or let's say in the negative, please friends always remember, in normal distribution curve, whenever you are moving towards your right, okay, towards your right, that is always a positive value. जब आप you are moving towards your left, that is a negative value. That means हम ऐसे बोल सकते हैं, जैसे हमने अभी बोला कि the average height would be 5 to 5.5 feet. So that is in the 68.27%. Okay, लेकिन जब हम ये बोल रहे हैं कि 4.8 feet to let's say 5.9 feet, let's say 5.9, okay, so that those will be 95.45% of cases ऐसे होंगे जो कि उस height के अंदर आते होंगे. जब हम थोड़ा और we just extend the limits of our class interval, जब हम बोलते हैं 4.4 feet से 6 feet, now you see 99.73% of cases would be such. और लास्ट को जो थोड़ा थोड़ा रह जाता है 1.5 or something, those are those cases which are exceptional. वो बहुत rarely you will see in nature. वो बहुत rarely होता है, वो ऐसे regularly नहीं होता. जैसे even if you see females of let's say African countries or let's say those countries जहाँ पे they actually engage a lot in physical activity, they'll be also somewhere between 5.11 to 6.61. But some female, measuring 7 feet is a completely rare case, in the world. It will be very, very small, maybe 4 people, 5 people, or maybe 10 people, 20 people in the entire world. 10 females or 20 females in the entire world would be like that. Okay, so this is what is the normal distribution curve, and this is how much we have to know. बस आप एक चीज ये याद रखना, जो आप जैसे आप नीचे देख रहे हैं, just look beyond, just 7 के थोड़ा नीचे आप देखिए, that is the symbol of mean. तो उसको हम mean कहते हैं, mean, MEN, that is the average. और आप देख रहे होंगे, there is a O की तरह एक symbol है, that is known as standard deviation. So what is standard deviation? Standard deviation is how much value, say, this case differs from the mean. Okay, so let me give you an example. जैसे मान लीजिए we had 10 students and 10 students को 50 marks का exam था, and everybody scored 50. Okay, everybody, सबने 50 में से 50 ही लाया. So mean is same and everybody was having or on the same mean. लेकिन let's say some person scored 45, some person scored 47, some person scored 46. So what we have to do now, we have to calculate the average. Let's say our mean was 43. तो हम क्या बोलते हैं, mean was 43, लेकिन जो बच्चा scored 40, he was 3 marks less than the mean. So the standard deviation there is 3. या फिर let's say mean was 43, but there is some candidate who scored let's say 49. So he is 6 points above the mean. The standard deviation there is 6. Okay, तो आप कितना mean से deviate करते हैं, तो जो cases mean पे lie करेंगे, they'll be they will have standard deviation 0 because they are not deviating from the mean. जितना midpoint चाहिए उतना उनके पास है. लेकिन अगर some people will be there, let's say our mean is 5.3 inches. Anybody who is having 4.8 inches as height, they will fall on the left hand side and they will be having a standard deviation lower than the mean. Let's say 5.3 is the height that we found out as the mean. Somebody has 5.7, they'll fall on the positive side and they will have a standard deviation of 7. Okay, so this is what is the entire normal distribution. So यहाँ तक did everybody understand? Please just write in the chat box so that I can understand, and then we'll move आगे.
मैम ये
हाँ
मैम ये जो U जैसा यहाँ पे जो U जैसा एक सिंबल है ना, उसको मीन बोलते हैं क्या? आई एम नॉट गेटिंग इट एक्चुअली.
U नहीं है, M है, M.
अच्छा ओके.
M है.
So that is mean.
That is mean, हाँ.
Okay. and जो O जैसा है थोड़ा, उसको स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन बोलते हैं.
उसको स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन बोलते हैं, राइट.
ओके मैम.
मैं स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन को और थोड़ा सिंपली समझाती हूँ फ्रेंड्स, लेकिन प्लीज डोंट टेक इट मैथमेटिकली, ये बस हमारे समझने के लिए है. जस्ट आप ऐसा मान लीजिए दैट देयर आर टू कैंडिडेट्स, ओके, या लेट्स से देयर आर 5 कैंडिडेट्स. तो मान लीजिए हमारा कट ऑफ स्कोर जो है वो सपोज 10 में से 8 है, लेकिन जब हमने एग्जाम हमने एग्जाम कंडक्ट किया और कुछ बच्चों को 6 आया, कुछ को 3 आया, कुछ को 4 आया, कुछ को 5 आया, किसी को 9 भी आ गया, तो आप मुझे खुद बताओ इनमें से कौन सा कैंडिडेट, किस कैंडिडेट ने अच्छा किया? उसी ने किया जो मीन को छू लिया या मीन से आगे बढ़ गया, राइट? इज दिस राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
Got 8 or more than 8, but then there would be some people who would be below 8 or below the mean, let's say 5. तो आप उसको क्या सजेस्ट करोगे कि देखो एक सेकेंड राउंड भी होने वाला है और सेकेंड राउंड में यू कैन स्कोर 10 और तुम्हारा सेकेंड राउंड और फर्स्ट राउंड को मिला के कट ऑफ इज 12. ठीक है, अगर हम ऐसा बोलते हैं आउट ऑफ 20 यू हैव टू गेट 12, तो जिसको 9 मिला है that person has to work very less because that person needs only 3 marks more. लेकिन जिसको first stage में 5 मिला है, now that person has to get 7. You're getting it? So कितना पास या दूर आप मीन से हैं, दैट इज द स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन एंड मीन इज द मिड पॉइंट. ठीक है, दिस इज हाउ वी विल अंडरस्टैंड.
मैम हम जैसे 10 में से आपने कहा कि 5 या 6 मार्क्स जो है वो एवरेज है, मीन में आते हैं. मैम अगर किसी के 5 में से 9 मतलब 10 में से 9 मार्क्स होंगे मैम, फिर वो तो मैम वो पॉजिटिव डिविएशन में आएगा.
बिल्कुल, वो पॉजिटिव साइड में जाएगा, राइट हैंड साइड में.
जी मैम, मगर वहां पे भी वो डिविएट हो रहा है मीन से
नहीं,
मैम.
deviate तो होगा ही, बिकॉज इट इज द पर्सन इज क्रॉसिंग द मिड पॉइंट और आगे निकल गया ना वो.
जी जी मैम, उसी को स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन बोलेंगे कि मीन से कितना वो दूर जा रहा है.
हाँ, आप एक बरीन, यू जस्ट टेक अ वेरी फिलोसॉफिकल एग्जांपल आल्सो. जब आप एक इंसान को सी, इट्स अ वेरी फिलोसॉफिकल एग्जांपल, बट अगर आप ये समझ गए, आप स्टैटिस्टिक्स भी बहुत अच्छे समझ जाओगे. जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड, यू एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग, आपके पूरे लाइफ का ओनली पर्पस इज टू बैलेंस योर वर्ल्डली डिजायर्स विथ योर स्पिरिचुअल डिजायर्स. ओके, आपका बस लाइफ में यही गोल है. आप जिस दिन आप पैदा होते हैं से लेकर मरते हैं, दैट यू ओनली हैव गॉट टू डू टू थिंग्स. यू हैव टू बी in, you have to be, you have to like material things also, you have to remain detached from material things also. जिस इंसान ने वो बैलेंस अचीव कर लिया, they will be in that mid point. Okay, that they will be in the 68%. अब कुछ लोग होते हैं इतना ज्यादा अचीव कर लेते हैं कि साधु संत ही बन जाते हैं, they'll go to the positives. कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं वो बिल्कुल अचीव ही नहीं कर पाते, लाइफ कट जाती है, नहीं अचीव कर पाते हैं. they'll always, they'll always be unhappy. उनके पास कुछ हो तो भी unhappy, उनके पास कुछ नहीं हो तो भी unhappy. they'll fall in the lower one, to the left hand side, to the negative side. ठीक है.
राइट मैम, मॉडरेट वन इज द गुड वन.
Moderate ones are always happy, that is why अगर आप देखो, even आप biologically भी देखो, there is a term called homeostasis. Okay, so what does homeostasis mean? It means a balance. Even your body survives on a balance. As Swami Vivekanand told, anything more than its limit is poison. Even if there is a lot of love, that will also lead to a lot of jealousy, lot of possessiveness. If there is less love, okay, again that will also lead to a lot of insecurity. So everything has to be in balance. That is why you will see in Buddhism there is a, there is a mid path, there is a middle path for everything. Even other religions, they always will tell you that you have to maintain this balance, be spiritual, but don't leave your responsibilities. Be attached with your religion, but don't think other religions are bad, right? So this is what everything has to center around the average always. Anybody who crosses that average and moves beyond will go to the right hand side and the positive one. Okay, any person who cannot, or any case that cannot, will go to the negative side and will will be more farther away from the mean. Okay, thank you. Yes, ठीक है. So I hope this is clear. Now next we are going to scales and data. Okay, तो मैं थोड़ा यहाँ पे लिख लेती हूँ. अच्छा, all those people who have joined us new today, please tell, आपको समझ आ रहा है सब कुछ यहाँ तक जितना भी हमने किया? Let me just see who have joined new. सागर जी, can you
Yes,
are you
ma'am.
able to समझ आ रहा है आपको सही से?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
yes,
आप
yes.
कहाँ से हैं सागर जी, आप कहाँ से हैं?
I'm from Mumbai, madam.
ठीक है. अच्छा, और कौन है? Shweta तो was there in the class also. Shweta ji, were you there in report?
No, ma'am, I'm another Shweta Advani, and I saw your previous lectures also, and even this one is very good.
अच्छा, तो आपको समझ आ रहा है ना सब कुछ, everything?
Yeah, right.
ठीक है. Okay. तो ठीक है. अच्छा, now next we go to the scales. Okay. Yeah, just stop. Okay. So please understand, we have 4 types of scales. 3 will be doing today, and 1 अगर सबको समझ आ जाए तो we'll continue, otherwise we'll do it in the next class. So first is just आप ये कहीं पे लिख लो थोड़ा. You also keep making notes so that आपको थोड़ा सा जब आप इग्नू के लिए prepare कर रहे हो ना, it will be easy for you. So one is nominal scale. One is ordinal scale, one is interval scale, and one is ratio scale. ठीक है, ये चार. We'll try to do these 4 today. Let me just share one diagram also so that घर जाने के बाद भी you can आप थोड़ा सा समझ पाओगे अच्छे से. Okay, अच्छा मैं पहले बता देती हूँ. Okay, so what is nominal scale? Okay, so as the name suggests, scale basically क्या होता है? Now अगर मैं बोलूँ आपको there is a scale, आपके मन में दो चीजें आएंगी. Okay, you will try to think about two things. One तो एक जो ruler होता है, जो scale होता है, जो हमारे compass box में होता है, that is a scale जिसमें एक तरफ inches होता है और एक तरफ centimeters होता है. ठीक है, you are right with that. या फिर एक स्केल ये होता है जिसमें हम वेट मेजर करते हैं या खुद का करते हैं, या लेट्स से अगर आप किसी ग्रोसरी के दुकान में गए हैं ना, दे विल अगर इफ यू वांट समथिंग इन ग्राम्स या समथिंग इन किलोग्राम्स, तो वो वहां पे या फिर वेजिटेबल्स वेजिटेबल वेंडर के पास जाते हैं, तो व्हाट दे विल डू इज सपोज यू वांट let's say 500 ग्राम टमाटर, so they will put it on a scale and then they will tell you कि ठीक है ये आपने बहुत बार देखा होगा, let's say 485 grams हो गया, so they will try to find out closely जो कि 15 ग्राम के आसपास जो टमाटर होगा ना, they'll try to put, तो कभी कभी it might exceed also 502 ग्राम्स भी हो जाता होगा. ठीक है, so scale हमने दो टाइप के ऑफ स्केल्स कहे, but what is a scale in statistics? So see friends, statistics में also the purpose of the scale is same. It is to measure the data. Okay, basically हम जब कोई research करते हैं and then we have a lot of data, so it actually helps us to measure the data, what kind of data it is, how is it going to be useful for us, हम इससे और क्या कर सकते हैं, हम इसको कहाँ apply कर सकते हैं, all of that these scales tell you. Okay, तो सबसे पहले is a nominal scale. So what is a nominal scale? See, as the जैसे nominal को हम English language में जो सबसे कम यूजफुल होता है ना, हम उसको नॉमिनल बोलते हैं. आपने बहुत बार देखा, या बहुत जो एक प्रॉपर हिंदी वर्ड विल बी निम्न. निम्न मतलब सबसे कम, सबसे छोटा, सबसे कम वैल्यूएबल, उसको हम नॉमिनल कहते हैं. ठीक है, तो अगर मैं आपको ये बोलूं कि ओके आई वांट टू आई रियली वांट टू जॉइन दिस क्लब, बट कैन आई डू इट? सो अगर इफ यू आर अ गुड फ्रेंड ऑफ माइन, आप क्या बोलोगे? हाँ यार कर सकते हो. देयर फीस इज वेरी नॉमिनल, they charge very nominal fee. तो nominal का मतलब बहुत कम या very insignificant. ठीक है, similarly friends, even this scale is also very insignificant compared to the other three scales. तो इसमें हम क्या करते हैं, इसमें हम actually mathematically कुछ चीज ऐसे measure नहीं करते हैं, हम बस whatever data we have, we just place them into categories, or we place the data into categories by the names, by their names. तो अगर मान लीजिए I have got जैसे मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल बताती हूँ. Suppose I have the data, or let's say I have few names like Seema, Rita, Ashok, Dev and Rajni, Rishi. तो मुझे आप बताइए, आपके पास सिर्फ यही डेटा है. I have got 6 names. तो आप इसको किन कैटेगरी में डालेंगे जरा बताइए.
Alphabetically?
हाँ sorry,
Male, female.
male female, yes exactly, male
Male,
female.
female.
So यहाँ पे you added them in male female. Okay, good. Suppose I tell you, let's say I will tell you cold coffee, and then I'll tell you cold coffee, let's say lassi, and let's say normal tea, and then maybe let's say black coffee. Okay, तो इसको आप किस तरह से डालोगे? इन कोल्ड लिक्विड जो भी है एंड हॉट लिक्विड्स. ओके, तो आप क्या करते हो, आपके पास जो भी डेटा है, what you basically do is you just categorize them into certain categories. Okay, तो बस यही काम है nominal scale का, that whatever data we have, it will just categorize it, that's all. ठीक है, yeah, let's say you have got something like milk, you have got LPG, let's say you have got kerosene, and you have got tomato, and you have got rice, and you have got let's say water. तो आप कैसे इनको करोगे, liters and kilograms. Okay, just 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah. Sorry, friends. Yes. So I was saying that yes. So what we'll do is we'll just try to what we'll do is we will just put them into categories. So that is the only work of nominal scale. So please understand, यहाँ पे there is no ordering. आप ऐसे तो नहीं बोल रहे हो ना males are better than females, या फिर let's say liters is better than kilograms, या फिर आप ऐसे तो नहीं बोल रहे हो ना कि let's say you know I like liters more than kilograms या कुछ ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. Okay, it's just a category. So this is known as nominal scale. Now next we come to ordinal scale. So as the name suggests, you will place the data in a particular order. ठीक है, यहाँ पे one thing matters, that is the preference or that is your purpose of ordering. Okay, now let me tell you how आप कैसे करोगे. Like let's say we have 5 types of teaching methods. Let's say demonstration is there, lecture is there, let's say audio visual is there, let's say workshop method is there, and let's say we just have audio method, only audio. Okay, अगर मैं आपको बोलूं that okay आप मुझे बताओ तो इसमें से सबसे अच्छा कौन सा है. Now see, आप कितने लोगों को लगेगा डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन इज द बेस्ट. ओके, बट कितने लोगों को लगेगा यार डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन कैसे बेस्ट हो सकता है, डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन में तो somebody else is doing ना, we are just looking at it. I think workshop would be nice. Okay, I think workshop is good. Now somebody says यार वर्कशॉप कैसे गुड होगा यार, अगर आप ये काम कर ही रहे हो, how will you learn? Your entire focus will be on doing the thing, you will not be able to learn. I think audio visual is the best. Now let's say somebody would say, see audio visual is also not good. Actually lecture method is good because that is how we have been studying. Okay, and when a teacher actually you know gives the class in follows a lecture method, he tries to even incorporate his experience into it, so really it is very good. And then some might say that no, actually I think audio is the best because audio mein your entire focus is only to listen and not get distracted by any other senses. Now we are very confused, हमको तो पता ही नहीं फिर कौन सा अच्छा है, because everybody is saying कि हर कोई मेथड अच्छा है. So हम क्या करेंगे, if we have let's say 50 participants, we are going to let's say conduct some research. एक काम हम ये कर सकते हैं कि we can conduct a research and actually see which method is good. जिसका मीन अच्छा निकलेगा, we'll say that this method is good. Or else what we can do is we can have let's say 50 participants, we can give them these these data और हम उनको पूछ सकते हैं कि आप बताओ कौन सा मेथड अच्छा हुआ. तो अगर 50 में से 40 पीपल से दैट नहीं वर्कशॉप मेथड इज गुड, सो हमने कैसे उसको ऑर्डर किया, वर्कशॉप को हमने सबसे नंबर 1 पे रखा. देन लेट्स से 2 पीपल से दैट demonstration method is good, then demonstration method is at number 2. देन लेट्स से अदर पीपल जिस तरह से उन लोग ऑर्डरिंग करेंगे उस तरह से हमने डेटा को ऑर्डर किया. So in ordinal scale we actually order the data, and that is what helps us to find out, at how things are effective or not effective, etc, etc. So this is the ordinal. But yahan pe please understand, ordinal data or ordering the data does not entail the difference between them is similar, या difference between them or distance between them actually means something. Like for example मैं बता रही हूँ, let's say हम ऐसे बोल सकते हैं, इसको थोड़ा सा modify करते हैं. Let's say Ashok stands first in the class, and Reni stands 2, and let's say you can say somebody, let's say Varsha stands 3 or third. तो आप ऐसे नहीं बोल सकते कि Ashok is 3 times better than Varsha. You cannot tell that. You cannot tell Varsha is actually 3 times worse in studies than Ashok. You cannot tell that in ordinal. Okay. आप बस ये बोल सकते हो कि they are ordered in this way for this particular purpose. लेकिन उनके बीच में जो distance है, that is not, it is not, it does not depict any value as such. Okay. Why? ये क्यों नहीं होगा? See, ये इसलिए नहीं होगा. Suppose the test is of 100 marks. Ashok has got 60 and is first. Reni has got 58 and is second. Varsha might have got 45 and she is third. तो आप नहीं बोल सकते कि अशोक और रेनी में जितना डिफरेंस है, रेनी और वर्षा में भी उतना डिफरेंस है. आप ऐसा नहीं बोल सकते, बिकॉज एक्चुअली वो वैसा है ही नहीं. सो ऑर्डिनल में वी कैन ओनली क्लासिफाई द डेटा जिस तरह हमने नॉमिनल में. हाँ, और ये भी बात याद रखना फ्रेंड्स, जिस तरह से स्केल्स होंगे इट विल कैरी द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ द प्रीवियस स्केल. तो नॉमिनल में वी आर ओनली नेमिंग, इन ऑर्डिनल में वी आर नेमिंग and also ordering or putting it into preference. Then we come to interval data. Now what is interval data? Interval में हमने name भी कर लिया, order भी कर लिया. Now we'll find out the interval. तो आपने कुछ ऐसे scales देखे होंगे ना, जैसे disagree, sorry, strongly disagree, disagree, agree, sorry, this strongly disagree, disagree, neutral, agree, strongly agree. तो इन सबको ना हम वी बेसिकली कॉल देम इंटरवल डेटा, बिकॉज इनके बीच में जो इंटरवल्स हैं दे आर सिमिलर. स्ट्रांगली डिसएग्री और डिसएग्री में जितना डिफरेंस है, इवन स्ट्रांगली अग्री और अग्री में भी उतना ही डिफरेंस है. सो दीज आर इंटरवल डेटा. ओके, तो सिंस और इसका हम ऐसे एंड वील आल्सो, इट आल्सो हैज अ मीनिंग दैट दिस पर्सन इज थ्राइस और दिस केस इज थ्राइस स्ट्रांग एज दिस, और दिस केस लेट्स से अगर हम ऐसे बोलते हैं ना, अगर आपने देखा होगा इफ यू नो अर्थक्वेक, या फिर अगर हम टेम्परेचर वगैरह मेजर करते हैं, तो लेट्स से अ प्लेस इज लेट्स अगर हम एक टेम्परेचर देख रहे हैं तो 1 is 5 डिग्री एंड 1 is 6 डिग्री, तो हम बोल सकते हैं कि इनके बीच में जो 5 और 6 डिग्री में जितना डिफरेंस है, 7 और 8 डिग्रीज में भी उतना ही डिफरेंस है. ठीक है, सो वी कैन एक्चुअली कंपेयर. तो नॉमिनल में ओनली नेमिंग, ऑर्डिनल में नेमिंग प्लस ऑर्डरिंग द थिंग्स. इंटरवल में इट इज नेमिंग विल आल्सो बी देयर, वन कैटेगरी तो कैटेगरीज तो विल बी देयर, देन देयर विल बी ऑर्डरिंग आल्सो. ठीक है, एंड देन देयर विल बी also the interval, that means the distance between each items will be same. Now coming to last one, ratio, which is the best of all scales, because it will have characteristics of all the 3 scales and one extra characteristics. What is an extra characteristics? That is, it will have a true zero. Please friends, यहाँ पे आप लिख लो एक line, true zero. ठीक है, इट विल हैव अ ट्रू जीरो. तो एक्चुअली हम टेम्परेचर को रेशियो में करते हैं, बट आई वाज जस्ट फॉर एक्सप्लेनिंग, आई टोल्ड यू इन इंटरवल, बट टेम्परेचर एक्चुअली कम्स इन रेशियो स्केल. तो रेशियो स्केल में क्या होगा? रेशियो स्केल में प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, इट विल ऑलवेज बी अ कंटिन्यूअस वेरिएबल. जिस वेरिएबल को हम बीच में कहीं पे भी तोड़ें, अगर कहीं पे भी तोड़ें, फिर भी उसका कोई मतलब निकलेगा. नाउ लेट्स से if I cannot break down categories male and female, can I ever tell that this person is 3/4 male, 29% female? हम ऐसे नहीं बोल सकते, because this will have no meaning. This person is male or female if we are talking of only two genders, ये either male or female, okay? लेकिन there is something known as a continuous variable. अगर मैं let's say height, तो मैं ऐसे बोल सकती हूँ this person is let's say 5 feet 4 inches, this many centimeters, this many millimeters. हम उसको कितना भी break down करें, they will still have a value. Okay, let's say weight. Now a person is 75 kilos, हम ऐसे बोल देते हैं, लेकिन हम actually उसको और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा break करें तो भी वो मतलब तो भी it is possible. That person is 75.2 kilos, 0.25 kilos. अगर हम let's say if you are talking about your age, आपने देखा होगा बहुत बार लोग ऐसे लिखते हैं, the person is exams में बहुत बार मांगते हैं 3 years 8 months these many days and these many hours. उसमें से तो कुछ बहुत शाणे होंगे who would also now again divide the hours into minutes and seconds and sort of things. ठीक है, that is a different thing. But what I mean to say is, आप रेशियो स्केल में कोई भी वैल्यू को कहीं से भी तोड़े, it will have a value. तो you will see कि अगर हमारे पास एक वैल्यू 0 भी है, उसका भी एक वैल्यू है, लेकिन nominal scale में will never have a 0 because that does not depict any category at all. In ordinal scale we can never have a 0. मैं कभी नहीं बोल सकती हूँ कि okay I don't like this category so you place it in 0. No, every time your ordering will start from 1, so we don't have a 0 there. In interval again we don't have a 0. We only have a 0 in ratio scale, and it is a true 0 where 0 means absence of something और 0 means nothing at all. अगर मैं आपको ऐसे बोल दूं कि his weight or the weight is 0, मतलब it does not exist, वो है ही नहीं, ठीक है? तो similarly there is a true 0 in ratio scale, ठीक है? So this was all about the scales, okay? So I want to start a new topic, but I think that will be too much for you. You please just go through whatever I have told you today. After this, tomorrow we will start parametric and non-parametric statistics. Okay. तो parametric and non-parametric बिल्कुल भी tough नहीं है. If you have understood normal distribution curve, अगर आप आज मैंने जितना बोला, if you have understood even 50% of what I have told or 60% of what I have told, तो you just be sure that statistics will be very easy for you. लेकिन अगर आपको इसमें से कुछ नहीं समझा, once the recording will be shared, just listen to this and just follow the figures and diagrams that has been shared and you will be able to get it. Okay, so ठीक है friends, thank you so much for today's class. We'll not start a new topic since we don't have time and we'll go overboard. For tomorrow, I'm not sure if we can have a class as tomorrow is a Sunday. If we have a class, it's great. If not, Monday again we'll meet at 6 o'clock. So thank you friends. Take care everybody. Those who have not been added in the group, Swapnil ji, kindly add them.
So ma'am, I have a question.
Please.
So 20 basically means always has a numerical value, right? No matter how much you break it down, it will always have a numerical value.
Exactly. It will always have a numerical value, and that numerical value will mean something. Not only numerical value, it will mean. Okay. That is what is a true 0. Where it will always be like a scale. Uska negative will also mean something. Uska positive will also mean something, like that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
मैम
हाँ.
मैम नॉमिनल में हम सिर्फ नॉमेनक्लेचर लेते हैं मैम, सिर्फ नाम, जैसे कि आपने बोला, जैसे कि ओनली नेम्स बोलेंगे मैम डेटा को डिवाइड करने के लिए, या हमें डेटा दिखाना है मैम कहीं पर, हम सिर्फ मतलब नॉमिनल में ये याद रखें कि इसमें सिर्फ ना मतलब इट रिफर्स टू नेमिंग ऑफ मैम थिंग्स,
only refers to categorizing. Yes, that's all.
ऑलराइट मैम। और इंटरवल में आप कह रहे थे डिस्टेंस जो होता है वो सेम होता है मैम, वो थोड़ा समझ नहीं आया कि वो सेम कैसे होता है। क्या आप कह रही थी स्ट्रांगली डिसएग्री और डिसएग्री में जो डिफरेंस होगा वो उन दोनों में भी सेम डिफरेंस होगा?
हाँ, मतलब what I mean to say is कि अगर इंटरवल में जैसे मान लीजिए अगर आपने 50 ml का कुछ लिया है और आपने अपने सेकेंड फेज में यू हैव टेकन 100 ml, तो यू कैन बी टोटली श्योर कि मैंने इस चीज का डबल लिया है, So
जी,
basically
जी,
जो
ma'am.
distance रहता है, it whatever is the distance between 50 ml and 100 ml, it is the same distance between 350 ml and 400 ml.
All right, ma'am.
Right?
All
Yes.
right, जी, ma'am.
Okay, friends.
मैम ये
Thank
जो
you so
मैम ये जो ट्रू जीरो मैम ये थोड़ा क्वालिटेटिव है ना मैम, क्योंकि साइकोलॉजी में तो है ही नहीं ना कंसेप्ट जीरो इंटेलिजेंस का मैम, या
हाँ,
कुछ
नहीं,
वेरिएबल
not in
क्वांटिफाई कर.
psychology, but in the quantitative terms में we do have a true zero.
जी.
Anything that can be seen on a scale.
All right, मैम.
Right? Yes.
थैंक यू
Okay.
मैम. मैम ऑर्डिनल और आप ऑर्डरिंग का ही कह रहे थे ना मैम.
Just put them in ranks. That's all.
ऑल राइट मैम. थैंक यू.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.